Hey everyone, it's Mindy Rosso here from MindyZone.com, and today I'm really excited to talk about B2B communities and how do you start. When you're first handed a community as a social media manager, as a marketer, as a salesperson, and you're told, hey, go build something, go generate some leads, or I need some hot prospects, find them for me, what the heck do you do? So I want to give you a quick 1, 2, 3 steps to starting a B2B community when you have limited resources and maybe you have more time than money and you don't have a lot of money to put into LinkedIn ads, you don't have a lot of money to put into Google. It's just bare bones. And they said, but build something. I want to see some results. So this is how I would do it. Number 1, I would go and make sure I had a LinkedIn company page. If you do not have a LinkedIn company page, please set one up for your B2B company. LinkedIn is the place you're going to want to be with a B2B community. If I was setting up an overall social media marketing plan for a B2B community, I would probably focus most of my efforts on LinkedIn. That would probably be about 90%. And then another 10% to Twitter, because you can't ignore Twitter. You might have another teeny tiny bit in Google Plus and maybe have a page on Facebook, because if you are a big B2B company and you have a lot of employees, they like to engage on Facebook pages. But other than that, you're probably not going to be focusing too much on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest. Those are much more visual and B2C mediums for the most part. There are exceptions, of course. So now that you know you're supposed to be focusing on LinkedIn, you have to have that company page up, so get that done. And then number 2, you're going to want to look at starting a LinkedIn group. And what this group is supposed to do is it's supposed to be a great place for your prospects or your leads, people that you want to get into business with. You want to get them into your group, so it's got to be attractive to them. It can't just be all about you. It can't be just all about your blogs at your company and how great your company is, no matter how great you are. People don't want to hear all this talk about you. They want to talk about their problems. And when you can come in and talk about your solution to their problem in a natural way, that makes a great B2B community. That also is engagement. That is people talking. That is people sharing with each other. That is amazing. That's what I like to see in a healthy B2B community. So start that LinkedIn group. It is a lot more challenging and a lot more in-depth than I can get into in this video, but that is my second tip. My third tip would be to look at your B2B company and see if you can recruit some thought leaders, possibly some people that are I don't know if you can get the president level. It just depends on how big your B2B company is and how much clout you have in your position. But if you can get people that are the visionaries, possibly the CEO, if you can get him on board, the president, all of these big titles, these thought leadership positions, the people in product, the people in sales, the people in marketing, those are all great titles to go after. You want to have someone representing each of those teams, each of those disciplines in your company in LinkedIn. Why? Because it's beautiful when everybody is talking about your company or your solutions, but from different angles. And it doesn't sound spammy. It's not like you're all talking about the same article, but you are all on the same page. It's like this. I love going to, there are a few B2B companies that I absolutely love because I go to their pages, and when you look at one person's profile, you hop to another. It is almost like a seamless transition, as if everyone is coordinated instead of just doing their own LinkedIn profiles, and some are great and some are not. So get the top leaders in your organization on board. Talk to them about a LinkedIn prospecting program or a lead generation program and your vision for it and how this can benefit the business and benefit their team. And you're going to see some amazing results because you'll have their support. So let's recap. 3 tips. Number 1, make sure you have a LinkedIn company page. Make sure you're posting regularly. You can bling it out if you want, but if you don't have the budget for that, just make sure you are engaging and it looks pretty good. Then number 2, you want to start that LinkedIn group. You're attracting leads, you're attracting prospects, you're making it a great place for people to talk and engage with each other. You're not just talking about yourselves. And number 3, see who you can recruit at your B2B company and get their profiles looking good and help them to engage in different LinkedIn groups and different places on LinkedIn. Those are my 3 tips. If you want to learn more, just reach out to me at mindy@mindizone.com, and I'm happy to talk B2B community with you. This is the first in my B2B community episodes. I've had an epiphany where I realized that what I really like to do is B2B community versus B2C, and all I've been talking about is B2C stuff and social media marketing, and I really like the B2B side of things. That's where I spend 90% of my time. So that's what I'm talking about here in the Mindy Zone for the near future. If you have any questions, just let me know. I will see you guys later. Go rock your